Family released a statement which reads in part, "We have seen how Tristyn's spirit, memory, and kindness has grown around the world, from countless aqua bows tied up in her memory to painted rocks carried and hidden around the world to share her legacy." The statement goes on to say, "As we take today to reflect upon Tristyn's memory and the light her passing has inspired, we encourage everyone to find a moment each day to feed the good wolf. Through acts of kindness and love as a community, we can drive out evil together." Remembering a young girl known for her bright smile and personality, her life taken too soon.
This is the tragic story of Tristyn Bailey.
One, two, three.
Tristyn Bailey strong!
Tristyn Bailey was an athlete and well known in the cheer sport community, which is remembering her for her bright smile and big personality. She was on 2 cheer squads. She was a happy teenager with a loving circle of friends, or so it would seem. Her killer would be someone she thought was her friend. Bailey's last moments were caught on camera. Video surfaced showing 2 people walking. One of the people in the video is Bailey. The other person in the video is her killer.
Newly released video by prosecutors shows what they say are the last moments of local teenager Tristyn Bailey's life. Investigators say this is Tristyn, 13-year-old Tristyn, walking with her accused killer, 14-year-old Aiden Fucci.
New evidence giving us a glimpse into the moments before and after beloved 13-year-old Tristyn Bailey was brutally murdered. Police say in this video, Tristyn is walking with her accused killer, 14-year-old Aiden Fucci, just after midnight Sunday, May 9th, Mother's Day. 90 minutes later, another surveillance video shows Fucci running in the opposite direction with what appears to be his shoes in hand. The state attorney's office releasing another clip, timestamped at 3:30 a.m. that same morning. You can see Fucci walking up to his home, heading to the front door and going inside. Fucci initially told investigators that he left a friend's house with Tristyn and they walked together until she turned onto her street. That story changed a few more times.
On May 9th, a 13-year-old Tristyn Bailey was found dead in the woods near her house in St. John's. The sheriff's office arrested Aiden the following day.
More information revealed about 14-year-old Aiden Fucci and 13-year-old Tristyn Bailey in the early hours of May 9th. Court documents indicate Tristyn's family realized she was not at home the morning of Mother's Day during breakfast. They searched the entire house for her, and then her mother frantically called 911 to report her missing.
New Snapchat videos show Fucci in the back of the cop car before he was a suspect.
Having fun in a cop car.
Yep. Tristyn.
What's up, guys?
Yep. Tristyn, if you walk out the when you see this in a month.
According to documents, Fucci and his parents were sitting in a room at the sheriff's office and were told that Bailey's body had been found. Fucci asked, "How is it my problem?" But what happened next is every family's worst nightmare.
Aiden's parents questioned him with no detectives in the room, but the audio and video devices, they were rolling. According to the report, his mother told him that Bailey was found in their neighborhood. The report says Aiden then asked, "Is she good?" The mother's response, "No, she's dead. It's all on you right now." The report says Aiden asked, "How is it my problem?" They reportedly said because he was the last one seen with her. The report also says the mother asked where Bailey went after they parted, and Fucci stated that she probably kept walking. His father asked, according to the report, he didn't turn around to see where she went, and he replied, no. Now, according to the report, Aiden's parents told him to find his story and stick to it. He was arrested at 3:30 the next morning. His mother, Crystal Smith, would later be arrested, accused of tampering with evidence in this case.
Another video from inside Fucci's home appears to show his mother cleaning the jeans police say Aiden wore the night of the murder. She's been charged for tampering with evidence to those jeans. Investigators say both the jeans and the sink she washed them in tested positive for blood.
The 14-year-old accused of killing 13-year-old Tristyn Bailey had anger issues, according to his girlfriend. She claims Aiden Fucci frequently talked about killing people, even killing her. According to this report, she says he would hear voices in his head when he was angry. The voices would tell him he was worthless and a disappointment, and the voices told him to kill people when he was angry. She says Fucci knew something was wrong with him and wanted to reach out for help. Fucci's girlfriend told detectives he had 2 knives named Picker and Poker. On occasion, she claims he would take his knife out and pretend to stab her. The report shows he would surprise her from behind and put a knife to her throat. 1 month before Bailey's death, Fucci's girlfriend told detectives he planned to murder someone by dragging them into the woods and stabbing them. Fucci was in the back of this patrol car. He spoke with his girlfriend. She says Fucci told her he was going to be arrested and that he was going to plead the fifth. Detectives say none of Fucci's threats prior to Bailey's death were ever reported to authorities.
Dozens of documents, and the most disturbing by far comes in the medical examiner's report of how Tristyn Bailey was killed. The report shows at least 35 wounds are over the head and neck, and it goes into horrific detail on those wounds. Overall, Tristyn was stabbed 114 times. Documents relate to Aiden Fucci and what homicide investigators found in his bedroom, a notebook that contained drawings of a violent nature that depicted a satanic element to them, to include a pentagram. Investigators also found one drawing of a nude female with what appeared to be several limbs depicting blood coming from the wounds.
Dozens of emails were sent to the principal of Patriot Oaks Academy where Fucci and Bailey were schoolmates. One email includes details of Fucci's friend about the hours surrounding the beloved cheerleader's death in May 2021. It goes to say that Bailey was threatened with a knife because of jealousy, and Fucci mentioned several times that he wanted to kill somebody in the woods. According to the email, Fucci's friend said he invited Bailey out that night. She was last seen alive and met at his house. He told detectives that he gave Fucci a sweatshirt and that he believes Fucci may have had a bag of clothes in the woods.
Update. Fucci has pleaded not guilty. We will follow this case until Tristyn Bailey has justice.